On their screen shit. Nigga finna react to I'm finna react to a couple things tonight. First thing first, Trae Young and Pat Bev been beefing. So we finna see what's going on with that. I peeked it like a couple days ago, but I ain't really like you didn't really pay attention or watch any videos on it. But I don't know Pat Bev been beefing with a lot of niggas this year. Like and people been on Pat Bev ass like nigga you only average 5 points. Like I mean you feel me? But back in the day, Pat Bev was that dude in high school. But I guess that shit don't mean nothing when you get to the league. But do you think Pat Bev got a case of? Do you think he kind of like a Paul Pierce, so to speak? Like, you know how Paul Pierce would be trying to compare himself to LeBron and Jordan and Kobe and shit.
Yeah.
Do you think Pat Bev was like a poor man Paul Pierce on the aspect of he feel like he was a better player than what he was in the league?
Man, I mean, I don't, I don't know, bro. Cause you listen to him talk, he's like he know like I wasn't that, but I feel like he think he contributed to winning because like how much knowledge of the game he had.
Mm.
I don't understand why he going at NBA All Stars and shit though. Like I understand you going at Brandon Jennings because y'all in the same, like kind of in the same space. Even though Brandon Jennings might have been short lived, his peak was still very much higher than
Pat Bev.
Yeah, like at least he could be like, hey, bro, like nigga, you seen what I did to Steph before he became Steph. I was like that, and then my knee injuries. Pat Bev was just never that guy. Like I mean, I've seen little clips in the video, but Trae Young basically gonna sum it up. So
Yeah. Now I get into it.
What's up, everybody? Testing 1, 2, 3. Nigga, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of From the Point by your favorite point. Let's get into it, man. Just wanted to chop it up with y'all. Some things have been said. Obviously, a lot of people talking right now. I hate we had to come to this. The tweet I sent out a few days ago, multiple days ago, I had already forgotten about. I'm gonna explain my tweet a little bit later. But right now, I just want to talk about Pat. This isn't the way I wanted to do things. Obviously, you can tell I'm getting ready for the season. You know what it is. You call it wolfing. Getting ready for the season. Focus. I'm grinding. I don't really do this podcast thing every day. Since you do, this is a special episode for you. Even got my own mic stand, everything just for you today. But for me, I wanted to just talk some facts. Actually, the whole time, that's all we're going to talk about. It's just straight facts. Let's talk about how you were a one-time first-team all-defensive player, a two-time second-team defensive player. Some accolades people can only dream of having. Not a lot of people in the NBA can even say that they've had those type of accolades. We naming facts. Those are unbelievable. Those are unbelievable achievements and things nobody can ever take away from you. You said it. You went to the playoffs 9 times. I've only been to the playoffs 3. You're right. You have 6 more playoff appearances than me. Let's bring up some more facts. You've been to 1 conference finals. I've been to 1 conference finals. What year was that for you? Just another fact. Year 9. The year I made it was year 3. Just a fact. You want to know another one? You averaged 7 points and 2 is all wrapped up.
I hate the fact they got.
Sublocade may help you keep moving. Like I'm really not even here to talk about my numbers, but here they are. Let's get into some more facts. Actually, you talk about a winner. What have you won? Tell me, what have you won? And don't respond with that like sympathy. I won in life, I won in basketball because you did, man.
Hey, that's how niggas be, bro. Man, nigga ain't win shit. Nigga be like, I made it out the hood. I'm a millionaire. I got generation. Like, okay, cool,
I took care of my
nigga.
family. That's like Kwame Brown, bro. That's like Kwame Brown.
Like, cool, my nigga. What's next, my nigga? Fuck. You could have did that shit with a regular 9 to 5.
Hell yeah, you could have been a doctor and did that shit.
Fuck, you could have been anything. Hell, this nigga doing less taking care of their damn family. Hell, so shit. Oh god, it's like one of the biggest fucking cop outs.
There's very few many people people that can say that. But at the same time, bro, it's levels to this shit. And I don't respond to a lot of people. There's been a lot of things said about me over the years. There's been a lot of fake things that have been reported about me and in my time in Atlanta, and I've been quiet. But you, out of all people, should really know me. Out of all people that do a lot of talking for a living, should know me. Just me and you. What you did versus me, what I did versus you. Granted, when I came into the league, you were going into year 7. It's different timetables, I get it. You're a little bit later into your career. I was 19, about to be 20, going into my rookie season. Do you want to know your age going into your rookie season? You were 24 your first year in the NBA. So you're talking about uncomfortable. Man, you don't know what uncomfortable is.
It ain't grown in fuck to be a rookie, though.
Not in my world. We all have different things. We all have different battles that we fight with on and off the court. Me saying that doesn't make it seem like you ain't never been through nothing. Don't get it twisted. And that's why I'm not tweeting you. I'm letting you know face to face. We talking basketball here.
A podcast, not face to face.
You don't know what it's like, man. And that's why I'm here, having this conversation with you, having a clear context with you. Because these same people that you saying were my teammates that were calling you, telling you that it ain't the Atlanta Hawks, it's the Trae Hawks. I'm sure they're the same people that have my number that you could have called me and asked me to have this conversation off the camera or off social media. Just like you asked Katie to do when he tried to come at you today. I want to take that route that Jaylen Brown took with Stephen A. Smith and tell you to state your source. State your source. You in the media field now. I don't look at you as a player. State your source. Which teammate of mine told me that it's the Trae Hawks, it ain't the Atlanta Hawks? Because I would tell you myself, I have a lot of teammates I keep in touch with. A lot that I know you know. So I want you to state your source. Because I know some guys that were my teammates that are in the media field. You can be the guy that changes this whole game. Just state your source. It's part of it. I challenge you. But wait, we got some more facts for you. And this has nothing to do with any of the guys' legacies and players that I'm about to name. Because to be honest, I didn't really want to mention anybody's name in this. Because this is between me and you. You play with some big time players, my guy. You talk about winning and impact winning and all these things. You've been on some teams with some big time players. How about I go through a list of these guys? LeBron, Giannis, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Ant-Man, Cat. And we're not even going to talk about how we celebrate play-in wins. I win play-in games on the road, and I'm ready to get to the playoffs. You win play-in games at home, and you standing on the scores table acting like it's a championship. We celebrate.
I ain't gonna lie.
Different too. But let me get back.
That was the biggest sports meme that year. Like when he did that shit.
Oh God, that shit was.
Pat was acting like he ain't never won shit in his life when he did that shit, boy. Like that's not even a playoff win, my nigga. It's a play-in,
nigga, you still that bitch that's still like a regular season game. It's an extra regular season game.
I ain't gonna lie, he made a fool of himself with that shit, right? He can't blame nobody but himself with that crazy ass shit.
That shit was hilarious though, bro. That shit was the biggest meme for a long time, bro.
That nigga thought he was Kobe or somebody. Like
that nigga took his jersey out to that bitch in the crowd. Wasn't that like the first time they made the playoffs? It was like KG left or something.
What team was he on when that happened?
I think that was Minnesota. I think so. I don't know, bro. I guess that was. I don't know, bro.
Nah, I doubt it. Cause when Cat on that team,
yeah,
they had to probably been in the playoffs before.
Not with Andrew Wiggins.
With Cat.
It was Cat, Andrew Wiggins, that Levine. Nah, I don't think they went to the playoffs.
Ant was on that team, man.
No, Ant just got drafted in what 2022.
What year that was?
When all three of them was on that team.
That
was like the mid 2000s. I mean mid 2010s.
Nah, hell nah. That shit couldn't been that damn long ago.
Bro, Zach Levine been in the league by 10 years.
But that shit feel like it happened at the high school though, bro.
Andrew Wiggins, bro.
No, I'm talking about when he stood on that thing.
No, I'm saying that was the first time they went to the playoffs in I said 12 years, 13, 15 years.
Oh, let's see.
Cause I think that happened in 2023. And I don't think they went to the playoffs with just Cat.
I feel like they at least went to the first round at least one time with that nigga.
Cat wasn't that good. Well, Cat, he won Rookie of the Year type shit, but I don't think he was. Because that's when Andrew Wiggins was kind of.
They made it.
When they made it.
They made it in 2018.
Oh, they made it in 2018. Oh, that's tough.
They made it in 2018.
Oh yeah, because they had Jimmy Butler.
And then they went back in 2022.
Yep, and then they got Anthony Edwards. Yeah.
But yeah, these niggas won goddamn from 2005 to 2017. Them niggas was not in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was thinking like that shit went longer than it did. But I think that's the king. That was the Kings then.
God damn, though, nigga, that's over 10 years.
Bro, I told you.
Damn, niggas is fucking ass.
Bro, you like,
Huh?
Bro, come on, bro. So they fucking ass.
Nah, they is. That's crazy though. 10 years, bro. What the fuck?
Years that you've only been able to make the conference finals with because your impact was that strong. One time, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Sweet Lemon Pepper Lou, and Dwight Howard. I can go on and on. That was just
That's great. He really did name just like 15 top 75 players.
Some of the guys that
Yeah, Pat Bev never been on a sorry. Well, he never. Pat Bev at least always had an all-star on his team. He never just been on a you know what I'm saying, a fucking Brooklyn Nets ass team with no fucking superstars or all-stars.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah. We don't even need to get into that. Some of them are still adding on to their legacies in the game of basketball. We're talking basketball here. In one conference finals to show for it, your impact for winning was very strong, huh? And this ain't no shot again to them guys. Because I know, from being in my shoes, I know how hard it is to win in this league. I know how much luck you have to have on your side to win at a high level and go play into June, like you said. Because you play in June every year, huh? You've been able to play with all these guys, and you talk about impact winning. Where was your real impact in winning? I know you were labeled as a tough defender, a great defender, and the accolades say that you were. But I promise you, anytime you was on the court with me, I was never scared of you. I was never scared of Patty Bev. I promise you. And as you can tell, Patty don't scare me now. And also, let me clarify my tweet for you, since you want to do it this way. Relax. Let us speak for ourselves. It's simply just that. Let us speak for ourselves. Some of us have different opinions than others. But if you have somebody who's a non-all-star, who's never been to the all-star game, never even had a chance, or even felt like he had a chance when he was playing in this league, say that the guys who are all-stars take the game for granted when we're playing. I can't speak for every all-star that's been there. I can only speak for myself. And I just wanted to let you know that you need to relax. Because not every all-star that's played in the game or plays in the game wants to play the way we do, or wants to see the type of performances that we've had. So when I say let us speak for ourselves, I mean just that, Patty. Let the all-stars speak about us. Let the all-stars speak about the game. Everybody has an opinion. You have an opinion, but just don't be disrespectful, especially coming from somebody who's been in the game, who's been carried by a lot of all-stars. A lot of these wins that you say you've had, being a winning player in the NBA, a lot of those wins, basically every single one of those wins, you were being carried by an all-star, if not two at the same time. So for me, I just took offense that you could even come out and even say that we take the game for granted because of what you see on 1-2 hours on a Sunday night as a fan watching the game. I'm just disappointed as an NBA brother of yours that you would come out and say something like that. If you really know me, and you really know how much I care about the game of basketball, you really know how much I'd rather see my teammates succeed than me, no matter what my numbers look like. I'm sorry the way I play the game, the way I can come off a pick and roll and find somebody to score, or actually put the ball in the basket myself. The numbers generate the way they do, but I promise it's not a selfish bone in my body. But I know a lot of people.
Zaxby's just dropped new lemon pepper, so you can get that zesty lemon and cracked black pepper flavor.
It wanted me probably just to listen to that Drake song and post that bar. We all know how that goes, but I wanted to play your game because I know you wanted to react to me and say what you said about me for attention, for some subscribers, for some likes. I hope you get all the attention, all the love out of this that you wanted, all that you ever wanted. Here you go. But I promise you, this is the last time I'm talking about it. I gotta go get ready for a season. I gotta go get ready to try to win a championship. I'm going into year 8, about to be 27. You're 37, my guy.
That nigga 27 already? Well, we is 24.
I'm
I gotta remember that shit.
Told you, bro, this shit flying by.
Damn.
This shit flying by.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I don't know. Maybe because I grew up in a Bron era, bro. By the time Bron was 27, 28, that nigga was damn near the GOAT already. So it's like, damn, when the NBA player 27, 28, and he ain't really did too much, I'd be like, God damn, like, y'all niggas been in the league too fucking long, ain't won shit.
You gotta think about it, though. Brian that age, bro, he was already in year 10, year 11. Because you got Bron came in 17.
Hell, it don't matter. That nigga was in the finals in year fucking, what, 3? 4? 2007, that's year 4?
Yeah, folks.
So shit, like I don't know, but you can't compare niggas to Bron. Bron is on a whole different level. I be having to remind myself that shit, bro. Like, damn, bro. Yeah. Cause like niggas like Trae, bro, gonna be cool cause he can shoot, but his peak coming soon though. Like his peak coming soon. Like he not finna be able to play post 32 for real at the level he playing now.
He can't be the number one on a championship team, but he Trae Young resume really like is underwhelming for how great he is. Cause how many other players you know can average 28 and like 12 assists and not be an all-star?
That is true.
Like, bro, like it was last year, bro. Last year, like they called getting snug, getting trade, bro. Like Trae Young was the best point guard in the East. Like Darius Garland, Damian Lillard. All these people weren't better than Trae Young, but Trae Young didn't win. Trae Young couldn't win at a high enough clip, bro, because look at his team. He don't have a good enough team around him.
We gonna see what the hell they do this year though. They got Porzingis, and Porzingis stay healthy all year. They might,
as a Celtics fan,
they might make a little playoff run.
Don't keep your hopes up about that shit. I said after the Celtics won the championship, they need to get rid of him. That boy was injury prone.
Yeah, that nigga been getting injured since he been in the league, but I mean, hell, if Porzingis can somewhat stay healthy, at least majority of the year, they can make a playoff. Especially if he can stay healthy throughout the playoffs, they can make a little playoff run. They probably ain't finna. I mean, who the fuck in the East though?
Yeah,
fucking
Celtics hurt.
Celtics, the Pacers,
Pacers hurt.
The Cavs, the Cavs ain't really about it for real.
They can be like a 6 seed.
The Cavs and the Knicks and what the Heat. What the Heat talking about?
He got a good foundation now. They got some good scores. They got Andrew Wiggins and they got.
You said the Cavs gonna be a 6 seed.
Except Hawks.
Oh, the Hawks gonna be a 6 seed. Oh.
Yeah, it can be a 6 seed at minimum. Now if
Why
they
you gonna be top 5 in the East? I think they can be top 5 in the East.
depends.
Who the fuck in the East? Ain't
It
nobody in the
depends,
East. You got the Wizards. We already said 2 teams out. The Wizards ain't finna be talking about shit. The Hornets. It's the fucking Hornets. Goddamn. Who else? The Raptors. They not finna be talking about shit for real.
No.
I ain't saying they finna be ass, but we ain't finna.
They could easily like if they're in the East, they could easily win 50 games.
Who's on the Raptors?
Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, who else on the goddamn Raptors? And Brandon Ingram. They got a good bid. They got some good bids too.
If they all can click and like, it never say never. But I think the Hawks can definitely be a top 5 team in the East.
I was say top 5, top 6, bro. They gonna make the playoffs. They're not gonna be a play-in team. They're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna make the playoffs.
Honestly speaking, if everybody stay healthy, I think they could really be a damn top 3 team in the East this year.
But bro, that's been the Hawks' problem for the longest. Ain't nobody stayed healthy except that rookie.
The little French nigga.
Yeah.
What he be talking about? Do he be hooping?
He can hoop, bro. Bro, 6'8". He got a shot. He got a burner. He's smart. You can tell he was playing again. He could tell he was playing overseas because like he thought he was gonna get some of his shit off, but he realized he ain't that athletic compared to American talent type shit. So he got to reconfigure his game a little bit. Got to, you know what I'm saying. But once he put some muscle on and the game finally coming to him, he especially with Trae. You know Trae gonna find everybody. Like I said, the Brad averaged like 12 assists and only like maybe 3 turnovers.
Yeah.
So yeah. Trae always been underrated because he was in Atlanta, and Atlanta ain't been winning recently. And plus, you know, the media been against Trae because you know the New York media, you don't want to mess with them.
So. Yeah.
To the media, I wish you nothing but the best. I will forever be pro player in whatever we do. and I'm just leaving here with this. I want us as players that if we do leave the game and go into the media space, that other players that are still playing don't have this certain image of us, where it looks like we just saying things or we're doing things for clickbait or for money, and we better than that. And I didn't want to be here to do this, but I'm giving you this as a gift for everything you meant to this game on the defensive end. But seriously though, you did mean a lot to this game, man. I got nothing but love. If you want to chat, you got some teammates that know my number. Or if you want to just keep talking about it, you can keep talking about it. I got to go get ready for the season. I got some teammates that are counting on me to be ready for the season. They know I'm going to be ready. My coaches and my staff knows I'm going to be ready. I got to go. I got to go to the gym again to make sure I'm continuing to stay ready on this grind to this season, this championship run that I'm trying to bring to Atlanta. So I ain't got time for this anymore. Jalen Johnson about to make his first All-Star appearance. Kristaps is over here now on the squad. We got Nikhil. It's about to be a season, man. Just make sure
They
you
do
watch.
got a strong six. They got a strong ass six.
You're
I
doing
get
your thing.
that.
Continue to be great in the podcast field. If you need tickets to a Hawks game, let me know. Love from the point. Peace.
Let's see what the nigga Pat Bell had to say.
Yeah.
You've been to one conference finals. I've been to one conference finals. What year was that for you? Just another. You've been to one conference finals. I've been to one conference finals. What year was that for you? Just another fact. Year 9. The year I made it was year 3. Just a fact. You want to know another one? You averaged 7 points and 2 is. I don't even know how I'm doing this.
Now, if any other All-Star would have said something, I would have let it slide. But you out of all people, you had no room to say anything. You hadn't done anything. So, when it comes to criticism, why the fuck you can't be criticized? Like, what have you done when you can't be criticized? Like, we criticized Russell Westbrook, a 2-time MVP. Motherfuckers called him Westbrook. We criticized LeBron James, right? We criticized all these people. What? Who the fuck said you can't be criticized? Like, you haven't done anything. So until you've done something, yes, you have to be criticized. And you should appreciate it because the criticism isn't coming from a player who hasn't played. It's coming from somebody who's shared the floor with you. Left a mark in the NBA. Right? So, like, miss me with all that. Like, I'm with you. You're the fastest person to 12,000 points, and you're the fastest person to 4,000 assists, and you get scored on the most in the NBA. Empty stats, you call it. That's the truth. That is the hard truth, bro. Like, that's the truth. And use it as motivation. And it's gonna be motivation because you got on your platform, you said your thing, you popped your shit. I'm glad that you did. I'm glad that you did, bro. Like, I appreciate that. It makes me sense. You got a sense of fire in you, but the truth is the truth, bro. You don't win. And until you start winning, is when your word can become bigger. If this was anybody else, I'd take it. You know what? KD, you got it. I can't say nothing to you. What I'm going to say to KD, Bron, you got it. But you on the hand? Nah, you ain't got it. Humble yourself. Embrace the constructive criticism. Get better at that and move the fuck on. We don't have to keep going back like this a motherfucking YouTube debate. Like, it ain't that deep. You talk about uncomfortable. You talk about me coming to the league at 24. Do you know where I was at before you get the name and shit? Right? We talk about being uncomfortable. You think you can make it out of 2nd Division Ukraine? Right? You think you can go to Greece? Make a team. Right? Make a team. You get out of Greece and get drafted. You think you can go play in Russia for 3 years? Make it out. Still go to the NBA? You talking about uncomfortable? I'm the motherfucker that knows uncomfortable more than anybody, right? But with all that, we gonna talk facts, right? Like, cause I like to go facts. And anything I say, right, is don't take it how I'm saying it. Just take it, is it true, yes or no? Simple as that, right? Facts. This is a fact. Everyone that comes sees Trae Young, they get thrown out the building by their collar. You hear me? Players come, they see you, they get traded. Coaches come, they coach you, they get traded. GMs come, they govern the team, and then they get fired. Everyone that sees Trae Young gets fired. That's the truth. That is the truth, right? No one has Coach Killer. Like, no one has. People are scared to play in Atlanta. This is the truth. I don't know if you know or not. Feel me? I really don't know if you know or not, right? Players don't want to come play in Atlanta. Coaches don't want to come coach in Atlanta. Lloyd Pierce, great young coach. Nick McMillan, phenomenal coach. Cooked when they came this off. Cooked. We talking about coaches who had bright futures, right? People come see you after they leave you, they're cooked. That's the truth. When I was overseas, you can ask anybody, the man. When I was in college, the man. In high school, the man. Can you be the man and come to the NBA and be a whole nother different role? Can you be an offensive threat your whole career, come to the NBA, all of a sudden you're the best defensive player? These are your words, not mine. These are you saying words about me. I'm a great defensive player. Can you switch your roles and become a great defensive player? You mentioned all the guys I played with, right? All the guys I played with. LeBron, the James Hardens, the Kawhis, the Giannis's, the Dames, right? You name all these guys, right? But like, if I'm working out in Houston, James Harden is in Houston working out, not James Harden is working out at another place. Every time we see you, you're working out at another place. We never see you in the Hawks arena working out. What teammate, what leader? Like, I come to the Lakers facility, LeBron is there at 5 o'clock in the morning. I come to Milwaukee Bucks facility to get my work in. Greek is there already. James Harden has been there, practices, and he gonna come back that night. You're the only person we see on the internet never at your practice facility. It's why. It's why. Like we gonna be real, let's be real. That's real. You're not a great leader. Can you be a great leader? Yes. Yes, you can. Right? Right? Will it take this? Probably so. Regardless how it goes.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know, like, based on, like, Trae video, because Trae tried to snap on Pat with accolades and, numbers and shit like that, and whatever the case is. So I didn't know how the fuck Pat was finna respond, but now listen to Pat Beverly response. So I don't know the Trae Young lore. Like, I don't want to be that tapped in with Trae Young and his relationship with his teammates, but if what Pat's saying is true, it makes sense for why maybe the Hawks could never really push forward because, as the best player on the team, plus you being a point guard, nigga, if you separate yourself from the band, like, y'all ain't gonna never fucking get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If you just feel like, oh, I'm Trae Young, I'm gonna come do what I gotta do, and I'm finna leave. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna win shit. You feel me? But like I said, I ain't never really been tapped into the whole Trae Young lore like that. So I don't. But I mean, he ain't just making this shit up though. So it gotta be coming from somewhere.
I mean, he might not, he might be, cause Trae don't post no workout videos and shit, bro. And he's speaking from people like he been on a team with them. So he said Giannis, Bron, and James Harden. He been on a team with all three of these people, so he know their habits. We don't know if Trae not in the Atlanta Hawks facility during the season, bro. I mean, we might not. Ain't nobody spoke on it. Ain't nobody most likely gonna speak on it because active players don't really get spoke on that much, other than like KD or people who.
I don't know, maybe. But NBA players, they gotta. NBA players know shit on the NBA players know. Like, you feel me? So maybe Pat got like some old head friends, or he cool with somebody on the coaching staff, or like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's like a thing in the league that people know, like Trae Young be on some superstar shit, some Hollywood shit. Maybe that's a thing known in the league. So so who knows? Cause based on Trae Young response, based on Trae Young response and shit like that, it do kind of seem like he wasn't whatever Pat Bev said. Cause I don't know what he said to start.
He was speaking on the All-Star game.
So he said about the All-Star game?
He was basically like they don't take the game serious enough and stuff like that.
With the Hawks? Oh, you no, you
the
said
All-Stars.
the All-Stars don't take it
The
serious?
All-Star game, like the All-Star game.
So what he said about Trae specifically though?
No, Trae, I think Trae, like, he was speaking on all the All-Star, but Trae was like, let us speak for ourselves. And I don't know, like, if Trae responded with that video immediately after that, or Pat said something before that. But in between time, basically, like, I guess it went, Pat said something about the All-Star game, Trae tweeted, Pat might have said something, he might have, might not, but then Trae made a video. So in that between time, I don't know what Pat said that made Trae say that, or if that just went straight through. But he was speaking on like how they taking the All-Star game for granted. And it's kind of like towards the young players.
That is true though, cause the All-Star game ain't shit compared to how it was when we were kids, bro.
I mean, shit. Look at what happened to goddamn Kobe in the All-Star game. He got his nose broke, bro. They say it all the time, bro. They trying to protect the season, bro. The GM.
But not even just the All-Star game, but the All-Star weekend period, bro. Like the dunk contest ain't shit no more.
That's because you can only do so many dunks. That shit faded out, bro.
I mean, I don't know, bro.
Cause Aaron Gordon, that probably was the most creative dunk I've seen since.
But even regardless of dunk, superstars don't participate in the dunk contest no more.
That too, yeah.
You know, you get. They be having niggas from the G League in the dunk contest, bro. Like niggas, no, I don't want to see Mac. No offense, but Mac McClung cool. I don't want to see that nigga in a goddamn dunk contest, my nigga. I want to see like a fucking All-Star, NBA All-Star in a dunk contest. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see a fucking and one nigga in a dunk contest or a nigga from YouTube in a dunk contest, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you, but they kind of made their own bed with that shit at the same time. Cause you know, bro, like when the money get involved, bro, like you don't want Anthony Edwards out there trying to do a damn 360 East Bay and that nigga tear ACL for the rest of the season. That's what the owners are saying. The owners, GMs.
What you think? You think it's an owner thing? Or you think just a lot of superstars is feeling like
it's definitely an owner thing. It's both. It's actually both. Cause even the players say like, bro, I ain't gonna cap, my nigga. I don't want to be rewarded by playing great basketball with playing more basketball.
I feel like a lot of basketball players in the generation they don't value the game how niggas 20 years ago valued the game. And maybe these niggas making too much money nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know, like, but I don't feel like they value how they used to value it 20 years ago. Goddamn, a lot of these niggas treat the NBA like a damn side hustle. Instead of like, you know what I'm saying, they main fucking thing. Like, they treat it like a little side hustle, bro.
I mean, I guess because, you know what I'm saying, they always say, like, your brand.
But shit, ain't gonna be no brand if the fucking NBA viewership keep fucking going down.
They ain't doing that. The viewership going down, I think, because they trying to spread out the damn streaming.
I mean, yeah, that's a reason, but hell, niggas don't tap into the All-Star game how they used to, though, bro. I haven't watched the All-Star game in like years, bro.
Yeah, it's been bad, bro. Because they don't want to. They it's being known, but they don't want to play no more. Basically, like, they might as well eliminate the whole weekend.
They don't take it serious. Like, there's no defense. They don't feel like niggas want to beat each other and win. Like, the All-Star game used to be a game where like a lot of these niggas not finna really see each other like that throughout the season. We never really got to see Kobe and LeBron play that much. So when you go to an All-Star game and you see Kobe, Bryant, you see all these motherfuckers on one team. That shit used to do something, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God, bro.
But even the 3-point contest, bro, like the Steph Curry era, that whole era of the 3-point contest was fun to watch. Damian Lillard, Steph, Klay Thompson, and you know, that whole era was fun. Like even the fucking skills challenge was fucking interesting when we had, like, you know, when point guards was popping that shit. And the versus Westbrooks, the Chris Pauls. Even watching the skills challenge was something that was interesting. Like, but nowadays, like, the All-Star weekend is fucking ass, bro.
It's gonna be good that comes out of this, regardless, right? I hope this is motivating, right? I hope that you get to the end of the year and you fighting for a playoff spot. I hope that this is so fucking motivating that this takes you to the Eastern Conference. I hope. Trust me, I like to see you at half court shipping them little ass shows. Right? But don't get it twisted, Trae. Like, don't get it twisted. When you talk about facts and basketball, these are facts. You don't win. People get fired. Simple as that. And we talk about roles, right? We talk about, you say 7 points, right? Like, That was my role, right? To make motherfuckers like you look good, right? To make motherfuckers who don't play defense, who are liabilities in the fourth quarter. If it's a tie game and the other team has the ball, you cannot be on the court. This is the truth. Everybody used to come want to play in Atlanta. Every coach used to come want to coach in Atlanta. Like Atlanta is
Cap.
ATL shawty. Like everybody wants to be in the A. You got them. They've been awful. They've been god awful. The last point guard who held it down was Jeff Teague. He was just on the power. It was Jeff Teague. All-star. Also. One the main player. Godfather to you. Like, so come on with all that, dog. I'm all with you, Trae. I'm all with you. The game needs you to be in the playoffs, right? You're the closest motherfucking thing when it comes to shooting the ball to Steph Curry. You're the closest motherfucking thing. The game needs you. But you gotta sacrifice yourself more.
I ain't gonna lie, I remember the Trae Young when he was in college, niggas did think he was the second coming of Steph Curry. Like, his college days. Now, I don't.
Trae better than Steph.
What?
All around, Trae better than Steph. All around. Think about the whole game. The whole game. All of it.
If you put Trae
On the Warriors, that's the same team.
No, it's not, bro.
Yes, it is.
Oh God.
That's the same exact team.
Fuck no.
Bro, y'all
Hell
really don't look at the Warriors.
Bro, so you saying Trae's a better defender than Steph Curry?
No. He's a better point guard than Steph Curry. He's not a better shooter. He's not a better scorer. He's a better point guard than Steph Curry. You gotta think about it, bro. Every win the Hawks have gotten is because of Trae Young specifically.
That's cool. Ain't
Trae Young has
nobody on the Hawks.
Put this in perspective. I made the playoffs 3 times. I've never had an All-Star teammate. I've never had an All-Star teammate ever in my career. All 9 of my years, I've been in this business since I was 19. I'm 28 now. I've never had another All-Star player, and I always average.
But look at this though.
27 and 11.
Was Klay Thompson an All-Star before Steph Curry?
They both came in the league about damn at the same time.
But Steph Curry, I believe Steph Curry had at least an All-Star before
2015.
So this is my thing.
Year 7.
This is my thing. I understand your point, but at the same time, if Trae Young is that great of a player, he should have been able to make somebody else on his team All-Star, bro.
Because Steph wasn't that great of a player. Steph didn't make Klay Thompson an All-Star. Klay Thompson made Klay Thompson an All-Star. I mean, they're both the greatest. They're the 2 greatest shooters of all time.
Without Steph coming to Steph Curry, it ain't no Klay Thompson, bro. If you put Klay Thompson on another team, Klay Thompson would not have been Klay Thompson. I'm not saying he wouldn't have been a great shooter.
But Steph also wouldn't have been Steph.
I don't think Steph might have not have won the championships. But I still think Steph would have still been the greatest shooter of all time.
He would have been the greatest shooter of all time, but he wouldn't have been no top 5 player.
He not a top 5 player.
He wouldn't have been top. He wouldn't have been top 25. He wouldn't have been top 25 without Klay Thompson.
Without the whole team, period.
That's what I'm saying.
I do feel like if you can plug in a similar player to Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry would have been able to still
plug in a similar player to Steph Curry.
Nah, fuck no.
Yes.
No.
Damian Lillard and Steph Curry is the same player.
We gonna see
in
the comments.
No,
we gonna see.
We've been having this same argument for 8 years now.
Damian Lillard, nigga,
and Steph Curry are the same player, or the same exact player, or the same exact player.
Fuck no.
How not?
They don't play the same.
They don't play the same. They don't even have the same team.
But I'm saying that, I mean, game for game, they don't play the same to me.
They don't play the same, but he's just as good as Steph Curry. He's just as good. Is Dame not just as good as Steph Curry? Not at shooting the ball, but scoring the ball in total.
Yeah, I mean, scoring the ball. Yeah, I prime Damian Lillard. Yeah, I give.
So they're the same scorer.
But this thing though, Steph Curry averaged 30 points without dunking. Without athleticism.
So did Damian.
Damian Lillard was an athletic ass nigga, bro.
No, Damian Lillard was not an athletic ass nigga. You talking like he John Wall.
He not John Wall, but he ain't no motherfucking Steph Curry. He ain't no motherfucking Kyrie Irving.
He can dunk a little bit, but
he ain't Chris Paul.
Bro, he ain't athletic.
Damian Lillard, but he ain't Damian Lillard, yamming shit. What are you talking about, bro? That nigga was yamming shit.
Yes, bro. I'm saying, bro, like they the same. They not the same player, but they the same caliber of player. That's what I'm saying. Like when you look at a Trae Young. And you be like, man, I don't have no All-Star.
You know, I will make a better case for play, I would make a better case for Damian Lillard. I feel like maybe if you plug prime Damian Lillard on the Warriors, okay, but I don't see Trae Young. I don't see the Trae Young being plugged. I don't see that. I don't see Trae Young being able to pull off what Steph Curry did with the Warriors. I feel like Damian Lillard would have a way better chance of doing that than Trae Young. I don't see Trae Young doing that.
But like
I don't see it.
But like, bro, Trae is basically like you could put Trae like anywhere. Like, look at Chris Paul on the Lob City. He could play that role easily. I think he a better shooter. I think he a better scorer than Chris Paul. Better scorer, bro. He averaged 30. The nigga averaged 30. He's 6 foot, averaging 30. You can't score when you 6 foot, averaging 30.
Let's go. Now you saying Chris Paul on the Clippers or Chris Paul?
He could have played that Lob City. Chris Paul.
No, not that point. I'm saying you saying Trae Young was a better scorer on Clippers Chris Paul or any era Chris Paul.
Almost
even Pelicans Chris Paul. Or Hornets, Hornets.
Yeah, nah.
Fuck no.
No.
That nigga, hey, Hornets, Chris Paul would have cooked some shit. Oh God, my nigga. That nigga.
Matter of fact, no, yeah, they the same splits. They got the exact same splits.
But so you saying Trae Young's so you said
Trae Young is a lot better than you think. Trae Young is a lot.
You can maybe make a case.
What level you think Trae Young at? What level you think Trae Young at? Because Trae Young is all.
Before I answer that question, I would say you can probably make a case for Trae Young maybe being a better pure scorer than Chris Paul, but all around I can't say.
No, because he ain't got a higher IQ than Chris Paul.
And he not a better defensive player than Chris Paul.
Yeah, and he nowhere near the defensive player as Chris Paul. He nowhere near. Because Chris Paul was all NBA first team defensive player type shit.
But okay, so what you just asked? You said
what level do you think Trae Young is at? Like, where do you rank him? Like, what level, like, what caliber of player you think he is?
If Brian KD is 1A, well,
let me say
let me
say it like this. In my opinion, Giannis, Bron, KD, Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell is not better than Trae Young.
Hold on, right quick. Let me do something.
But what I'm saying is, to the peoples, a lot of these players do have situational advantages. That's what I really think about when I put certain things into perspective, like what a player's value would be. Because when players are in certain situations, it makes them look a lot better than what they are. And I ain't saying like the all-time greats always have these great teams around them, but when you look at some of them and you look at like who these other great players played with, you got to look at the T-Macs and the Trae Youngs and maybe the Vince Carters and all these people different because, yeah, they got the right to be like, well, they played with a whole nother type of team than me. Like, I was 1A and there was no 1B, there was no Robin. Like, even like, look at like a Damian Lillard, a Trae Young, Carmelo, like a lot of them didn't have great sidekicks, so to speak. You know, they don't have these teams around them. Like Steph had a Clay, he had a Draymond Green, and later on he had a Jordan Poole. He got Kevon Looney, he got Kevin Durant. He had all these great players around him. You look at like a Damian Lillard, his second best player. The best player he played was LaMarcus Aldridge for like maybe a season or two. Then CJ McCollum. Them were his greatest teammates. So when you look at these people and you look at these stars and be like, well, you know, he was great and then he won this and then he did this and he earned these accolades. It's like, well, you look at a player like Trae Young, bro, I averaged 27 and 11. I averaged 28 and 12, bro. Like, I got to average 30 and 15 for y'all to notice me. Like, it don't make sense to sit up here and look at these players and be like, well, you haven't won anything. Well, bro, the only reason you have won because, like you said, like, bro, they got carried. Like, dude, like, you talk about, well, I had to come and change my role. Bro, you wouldn't have to change your role if you was who you said you was. Bro, they, obviously, your coaches and the GMs and everybody else looked at you and said, well, what you was in high school, what you was in college, what you was in the EuroLeague, you won't cut it doing that here. Your style of play, you just won't fit the mold. So they kind of just moved him to the side. Trae Young he's been that dude since high school. He was that dude in college. He won freshman. He won Player of the Year, I think, as a freshman at Oklahoma. And bro, he went top 5, top 3, I believe. Like, you can't sit here and have this take of like, man, you don't accept criticism. Like, bro, Trae Young accepts his criticism, but he don't have enough praise to be justifying like what y'all say about him. And then all the coaching stuff, like he said, there's things we do and don't know as like people from the outside looking in. Only players will know how players feel, and the people who they tell, and sometimes they might lie. You got your mid-tier, in their prime, 29 to 32 players out there at the fourth quarter ready to give it their all. They gave the young bucks some run, and the old folks, they got their little shine on their little hoopla, their applause, but everybody remember how the All-Star game was basically up until like 2012, I feel like, or 2014. So really, it really got kind of weird around about the early 2010s. But we missing them competitive aspects. Like I like what Wemby did last year. Wemby was coming in the locker room like, man, y'all ain't competing, bro. Get out the way. Like, if you don't want to compete, get out the court. Because every time you step on the basketball court, you should want to compete against the best people that you possibly could. So I really feel what Pat Bev is saying, because a lot of people feel the same way. It's like, man, this is the greatest pickup basketball game of all time. Every year like clockwork, bro. I want to see the best hoopers hooping. Really, like, I really want to see the best hoopers. We want to see the Rico Hines run. That's why people really look forward more to the Rico Hines runs than the All-Star game. And I really feel like they should do away with the entire All-Star weekend. The entire All-Star weekend lost its luster because, like he said, superstars don't participate in All-Star weekend. We ain't show up the All-Star weekend to see random players. It's literally called All-Star weekend because I want to see, in the skill challenge, I want to see the best all-around players. I want to see Cat. Like, Cat was one of the best skill players. He gonna shoot, he gonna pass, he gonna layup, he gonna dunk, he gonna do all that. Chris Paul, because you know what I'm saying, what Chris Paul did last year, he tried to show the hypocrisy, like, well, bro, if making the hoops and making the passes and stuff don't matter, then shit, why would I participate?
My bad, bro. I got you.
Oh yeah, I'm on the ISO. I got you. I'm on the ISO.
I see no movie.
But
so what the fuck we was talking about before I left?
That's a good ass question because I don't went all the way on topic.
Weak as fuck, bro.
No, I was just talking about like how I was circling all the way back around how the conversation started about how the All-Star game was. Mm-hmm. It ain't even like I really harken back to like, you know how it was all the way up to like basically like 2012. Mm-hmm. Like they like, bro, you knew who was playing at the end of the game when it came to the All-Star game. It was them prime 28 to 32 year olds, right? Like, you know what I'm saying, Bron in his prime, Wade, Dwight Howard, like anybody who was basically like young, like not like young, but like 7 to like 11 years into the league, they was letting them get to like the last burn because the game was kept close up until the end. Like, that's how usually it was. Like, the young bucks gonna get their run. They gonna get them about 5-10 minutes, depending on how good you is. Goddamn, the old folks, they gonna get their last tribute. Whoever made it, like Dwayne Wade the Dirt did that year, they gonna get their last stand. Mm-hmm. And then shit, all the way up to third quarter, we throwing alley-oops, we shooting that bit, woo woo woo. Next thing you know, it's 98. They look up for a quarter start. Okay, it's time to start fouling niggas. It's time to start hitting niggas. It's time to start bumping and chucking, because like Deion Sanders said about the Pro Bowl years ago, bruh, I don't want you to think you can beat me nowhere. Because if you think you can beat me over here, you think you can beat me over here. I want you to understand that game 1, Rico Hines runs, game 41, game 72 and a half, the first round of the playoffs, NBA championship, no matter where we step on the court, nigga, you can't beat me. That's why I like how Wemby brought his energy into the All-Star game this year. If you're not playing for real, bro, I don't care if you 19, I don't care if you 41, get off the court, bro. If you're not trying to play for real. Because I'm up here, I'm trying to kill everything. That's really what we miss. So, miss competitive nature.
Yeah, but all right, circle back to the Trae Young shit. Okay, so But you. Oh no, you asked me what you asked me what I rank him.
Yeah. Like, what caliber of player do you think he is? Cause I feel like we two totally different places when we watch Trae.
Okay, if we going off of Brian, KD, that's top tier. Like, okay, that's elite.
That's the top. That's like the top 5. Basically.
I would put Trae Young. I would put Trae Young. If we doing if KD and Brian is 1A, I would put Trae Young 1B.
Like, who you think better than Trae Young? Like, give me like a small list of people you think better than Trae. Small point guards. How many point guards you think better than Trae Young? Shai Gilgeous.
Shai. You know Shai. Steph. Let me see. Who are the point guard?
Because you say De'Aaron Fox, I think it's a toss up. Damian Lillard.
I ain't gonna say De'Aaron because I don't think De'Aaron did more or did more than Trae. Like, if we just going of accomplishments, playoff wins,
skill.
Stats. Yeah. I'm not gonna put De'Aaron over Trae.
Because if you ask me, I'm the only two I can really put directly over Trae, unless you want to say Luka.
Do Luka play PG? Like, that's his official position?
He really like a point forward, I think. Yeah, but he really play point guard because he played point guard with Kyrie.
I mean,
so yeah, Luka, Shai, Steph.
Kyrie still PG. I'm as long as Kyrie playing, I'm not gonna put Trae over Kyrie.
I think they're the same level.
Cause Trae ain't did more than Kyrie.
He ain't did more, but Kyrie ain't asked to do what Trae do.
I mean, Kyrie ain't never been a
1A player.
A 20 and 10 ass nigga, but I feel like if Kyrie really wanted to average 10, 12 assists, he could, but Kyrie always been a shooting guard at heart though. But at the same time, see, look, my thing is, Trae is that nigga, but I'm not finna sit here and say, like, I feel like he would have been able to do what Steph did on the Warriors. I don't believe that.
It's situational, bro.
I don't believe
it's
that.
It's situational, bro. You got to, bro, listen, bro. Like I just said when you was off camera, you can't fault me for who around me.
If you get a Trae, Draymond Green, and a Klay Thompson, I don't think he gonna do what Steph Curry did.
He not talking but he not saying I'm missing the playoffs every year. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, look at my team. But
let's think about it. Draymond
is a good piece. But
he wasn't a nigga you expected to go get 20 every night. He was just a hard working, player who did dirty work. Klay Thompson, elite.
But Draymond's smart though.
Yeah,
Draymond's a player. He's a point forward.
But my thing is, I don't think Trae Young. If you give Trae Young a Draymond and another sharpshooter, I don't think he doing what the Warriors did.
I can't say exactly that because that specific scheme fit like Steph. I'm saying, bro, give me some talent. Y'all, people act like he played with Joe Johnson and Josh Smith and them. Bro, he's the second best. The best player Trae Young has played with was Clint Capella. So
name a team right now. Not a contending team, but name a team right now. You can plug Trae Young on right now.
Spurs.
And they be finals contending team.
Spurs.
Fucking Wemby. Like, all right.
The Heat.
Okay.
The Knicks.
The Knicks. Okay.
The
I mean, but the Knicks are already a contending team. I'm talking about like low tier teams.
Low tier team.
Yeah.
The Sixers. If you take Maxey and put Trae Young, the Sixers win the championship.
You say you take Maxey out for it.
If you take Maxey off and put Trae Young and him, Jerry McCain and all of them, he's winning the championship. Because you don't understand Trae's playmaking. First of all, Trae's unguardable in ISO. Almost unguardable in ISO. That's what people don't understand. Trae's not an easy person to guard. He's small, but that pick and roll and that ISO and that shooting range and that floater and that finishing, motherfuckers really not tapped into Trae Young. Trae Young is skillful as a motherfucker for a little guy. He's very little. Bro, like 6 foot 180, soaking wet. So when Trae he gets penetration, he creates, he gets fouls, he creates opportunities for other people. It ain't like he just driving James Harden, throw the lob, but like, no, I'm whipping this bit behind the back to people nobody see on the left wing for the wide open jump shot. He's that type of playmaker. Like, he's LaMelo Ball level passing, Tyrese Halliburton level passing. Like, he's like that.
But I don't think the fucking 76ers going to become a championship contending team.
With Paul George, Jared McCain, and Joel Embiid.
Maybe Paul George 5-10 years ago. Joel Embiid 5 years ago. But in 2025, nah, I can't co-sign that, bruh.
Who else? The Mavericks.
If you put Trae Young on the Mavericks right now,
now,
you think he gonna be a championship contending team?
Him, Anthony Davis, and Cooper Flag with 2 bigs, 2 lob.
I want to see how Cooper Flag actually like transition into the league before I even start even.
But if you give him a point guard,
I want to see how he play in the league first. I want to see how Cooper Flag play in the league. I ain't even finna give him that first.
who else? He not gonna go to Chicago and make them because they trash the motherfucker. Milwaukee. If you put him with Giannis.
If you put him on Giannis, hell yeah. I mean, it's Giannis. Fuck. Hell.
But you try every place I'm putting him to win a championship because, like you said, like we talk about all the time, this ain't the old league where one player is gonna win you a championship no more. This ain't the old league no more. Shit.
You saying that, but
The Clippers.
You saying you put Trae Young on the Clippers?
You put Trae on the Clippers with Kawhi, he gonna win championship.
Nah, I think the Clippers just fucking doomed.
I mean, they cursed in the motherfucker.
Fucking cursed.
Nigga,
I don't think.
Don't nobody need.
I don't even think Prime Brian could have took him to the finals. I don't think it was.
If you would have put him on the Suns last year, he could have won a championship. Trae Young, yes, easily. Because that's one thing they needed was a point guard. And
they needed a point guard, but yeah, they did need a point guard. But hell, they still would have been a defensive liability.
I mean,
they ain't have no big man for real. They had Bobo, but Bobo was barely playing here.
Who else? I ain't gonna say the Celtics. Shit, he better than Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, he better than Tyrese. He definitely better than Tyrese.
Big better than Darius Garland.
Yeah.
It's a lot of teams he can go.
I ain't even saying Trae a scrub, but it's just that Warriors point just caught me off guard.
But Trae's an all NBA level point guard.
But I just don't think putting him on the Warriors gonna equal.
I'm saying like
the championship.
Y'all look. People love to add and subtract context when it's convenient. Like KD, Bron, all them niggas won championships. Stop acting like they was all on the team by themselves. Even Mike wasn't on the team by himself.
I ain't saying it, but I'm saying is I don't think putting Trae Young and replacing Steph Curry is gonna equals the Warriors today. I don't think they're gonna win as many
championships. Okay, they might not win 4 championships, but they're gonna get 1.
I don't even know if they would get 1 versus Bron, nigga.
Yeah.
Versus Bron.
Yeah.
Bron.
Yeah.
Ain't shit. No. Fuck no.
Yeah.
Cause Trae Young. No, I don't think so, bro.
No, you gotta line it up just how Steph got it versus just prime Bron. Then he get the big 3. Then he get KD. You got to line it up.
Yeah, like Trae Young definitely would have won with the KD Warriors, but
he would have beat Bron. He would have beat Bron if it was just him and him. It was me, Clay, and Draymond against just Bron.
Well. Steph wouldn't have just beat Bron if Bron had a healthy team. So
that's what you can. You add and subtract context when you need
it. But I don't think Trae. I don't think Trae Young would have won 72 games. I'm sorry, Trae Young. I don't see Trae Young. I'm saying that they did win 72 games.
Even if they did, that's
I don't think you can just plug Trae Young in for Steph Curry and you gonna get the same effect.
Okay, but forget that specific comparison. Forget
that. That's the only point. That's the only point I had a problem with what you said. That's the only problem I had.
Okay, cool.
I'm not finna just shit on Steph Curry like he ain't earned what he did.
He earned what he did, but it was made for him. It's made for me. They got my nigga who a threat. He got some gravity. They got bro who's smart. Right. He gonna make the passes, and I get to run around because that's what I do. I'm not no point guard. I don't look for open passes. I don't do none of that shit. I catch that bitch. I dribble and I shoot, and I've been the same way since Davis.
Right. Yeah. Right. But with that comparison, it's like you saying damn near. You put Kobe on the fucking Bulls, it's gonna be the same shit.
And it's gonna be similar. It ain't gonna be the same.
And I don't think
it's gonna be similar.
I don't think Kobe would have won. I don't think Kobe would have won close to 5 championships if he played on the Bulls. You feel me?
Nah, he wouldn't have won because he wasn't as athletic as Jordan. He would have broke down faster.
And he wasn't as efficient as Jordan.
He wasn't either. Yeah, he wasn't as efficient as Jordan. So
Kobe fan finna get mad.
I mean, bro, the nigga shot 40-something%. Mike shot above 50. It was the same turnaround fadeaway. One was
Kobe shot like 30-something from the 3-point, ain't it?
Yeah, and Mike shot like 20.
Mike was fucking terrible.
Man,
I mean, he barely shot 3s, but still.
But yeah, bro, that's all I'm saying. Like, bro, you got to look at certain people's situations, bro. Because when it comes to Trae Young, you be like, bro, like he not winning, bro. I'm by myself in a league where everybody got all stars. Like. I gotta go up against the Celtics. Now I gotta go up against the Cavs.
Yeah, I do think if Trae Young had a decent team, bro, Trae Young definitely would have.
He would have did something more by now.
Yeah, he would have seen a lot more, conference finals. He might have possibly could have snuck into a finals if he would have had a.
And back to what Pat Bell said, ain't nobody ever wanted to come fucking play in Atlanta. That's a goddamn lie. Ain't nobody ever wanted to come play in Atlanta.
I think he said coach.
Coach, he said coach, play, GM, all that. No, ain't nobody ever wanted to do shit in Atlanta. The only thing around Atlanta is don't nobody want to come there to actually play. They want to play in the summertime because the hoes is there and it be fun. You don't want that shit during the season because you gonna get a James Harden situation and don't nobody want that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't really have nothing to say to that because I can't really disagree because I never really heard nobody just saying trade me to Atlanta.
Like ain't nobody who the fuck has been like bro, Atlanta's the way. Atlanta has never been the way, bro. Only players we traded for, we drafted. Like,
hello.
And I ain't saying we. I don't know. I said we. I'm not even an Atlanta Hawks fan. I'm a Celtics fan. But
forward to you joining us.
Goddamn, like that was just blatant. That was just a blatant ass lie. Like ain't nobody else should trade me to Atlanta. Because if that was the case, KD would have came to Atlanta instead of went to the Warriors.
2024.
Well, I ain't gonna say that, but still.
It's just the Atlanta just never had the money to hold real superstars like that.
That's cap, bro. They got Turner Cable. They got Time Warner Cable. They had that shit for the longest. That was one of the biggest.
But I'm saying they salary cap ain't never been like a Lakers or a fucking Heat or nothing like that though.
Don't say it to them.
Huh?
Don't say it to them.
Nah, it's the Hawks is owned by multiple people. It's like a
conglomerate.
It's like a bunch of different owners. It's not just one owner.
But yeah, it's like nah, bro. The only players Atlanta ever had was Dominique Wilkins.
That's what I'm saying. So you gotta think about it, bro. Atlanta, and you gotta think about Atlanta compared to Miami, Los Angeles, bro. It's a small city. Like Atlanta, in the South, we look at it as like the black metropolis, but compared to like an actual major city, like a New York or some shit, bro. That nah, fuck nah. Like you know what I'm saying.